Hey guys, how's it going? So a while back I did a review of this guitar. This is kind of a cheap Ibanez RG knockoff that I actually bought brand new for $68 on eBay. And I did a review and it needed a lot of setup, but considering how cheap it was, it actually played really well. Now the big downside to it was the original stock pickups. On a guitar that's that cheap, you're just not going to get something with a lot of power and clarity in it. So what I've done is I've gone ahead and replaced the bridge and the neck pickup with a pair of Dragonfire Hexbuckers. So now if you're not familiar with Dragonfire pickups, they're a really budget-friendly brand of pickups, and I've used them in the past. I've actually used them on this guitar here, my Gibson Les Paul Custom. I put in a pair of Dragonfire Screamers. Now that worked out so well that I thought I would try out some of their other pickups. And I think when you hear these, you'll be pretty impressed. Now, a lot of these pickups, you can generally get a set of them for less than $50, in some cases well under $50. Now, as far as the specs of the pickups, the bridge is really hot. It's 15.6 kiloohms, and the neck is a nice 8.3 kiloohms. They're generally in those ranges. And if you look at these really closely, they actually resemble some of the more popular DiMarzio pickups. Now these were actually really easy to install as pickups go, and what I'll do in this video is I'm going to give you some sound demos where I'm playing the guitar. You can listen to how the pickups sound, and then the second half of the video is going to be sort of a tutorial showing you how to actually install these in a guitar like this or something similar to it. I will put a link in the video description to the original review when I had the stock pickups, but let's go ahead and listen to how it sounds with the new pickups right now. Alright guys, there you go. Now, what did you think? Personally, the new pickups sound great to me, and it's incredible. I mean, this guitar, literally, the guitar was $68. That was after shipping and tax and everything, brand new off of eBay. So even when you add the cost of the new pickups in there, it's still only about $100. What I like about these is they have a really great kind of low-end punch to them, but they don't get muddy. They still have a nice clarity to them. Of course, the big thing is that you can't beat the price. A lot of the cheap import guitars have really cheap pickups and they're not wax potted, so you end up with all kinds of feedback and squealing problems with them. Swapping in a set of these is an easy way to fix all those issues. But speaking of swapping them in, let's go ahead and look at exactly what's involved in installing these pickups in this guitar. So here's the guitar with the original pickups. Now the first thing I like to do is to take off the back cavity plate so I can get a look at the wiring and see how the original pickups are hooked up. Actually, I'd like to take a photo of it just in case I get confused when I'm installing the new pickups. As you can see, it's kind of a rat's nest in there. Now once you take the strings off, you can take the pickup rings off. Here's the original pickups. They're pretty junky looking. Now going back to the wiring cavity, these two white wires are the two hot wires that we're going to be unsoldering. Now the other ones are these kind of unshielded ones that are being ground out to the case of the switch. Those are the other ones we're going to have to desolder and take those off. Here are the new pickups. So these are the Dragonfire Hexbuckers, and they're clearly labeled for the neck and for the bridge. This is the wiring it comes with. There's 5 wires. There's the black and also the unshielded. Those are both ground wires. The green one is the hot wire that we're going to solder to where the white wire used to be. And then there's also a red and white wire. Those ones we're not going to use, but you can use those if you want to do coil splitting. Now the pickups also come with some new springs and screws to attach to the pickup rings, and you will need them because they're a different size than the original ones. So I've gone ahead and swapped the pickup rings here. You can see these are the new pickups in the old pickup rings, and they fit just fine. Now one little trick here is to feed the new wires through. I kind of wind them up together. You can push them through the hole and then pull them through the other side on the back cavity. So I've gone ahead and soldered the new wires here. So basically I've just connected the new green wires where the original white wires were, and then I've gone ahead and connected my black and my unshielded ground to the same place that those ground wires came from before. Since I'm not doing any coil splitting, the red and white wires just get taped off and kind of stuffed out of the way so they don't contact anything. Once you've got those wires soldered up, it's just a matter of installing the new pickup rings with the new pickups just in the same holes they came in and putting new strings on and the back cavity plate, and you're pretty much done. Alright guys, so there you go. That is my $68 Ibanez RG knockoff with some brand new Dragonfire pickups. Personally, I think it came out great. As always guys, I would love to hear what you think about it, and if you enjoyed the backing track that I was playing to at the beginning of the video, I'll put some links in the video description where you can download that stuff. Now one more thing that I ran across, because I'm always looking for really good deals on equipment, I typically buy these pickups on eBay, but if you actually buy them directly off of the Dragonfire pickup site, they're actually substantially cheaper on there. eBay charges some fees and that kind of stuff. They were already a good deal, but they're even cheaper on the website. Alright guys, that's it for today. As always, if you enjoyed the video, please like and subscribe if you haven't already. Stay tuned for more videos. I'll talk to you soon.